Davis, I know you and our other meteorologists here at WTOL 11 have been tracking this all week. What can we expect?
Well, first and foremost, I think the most important thing here that I want to do is highlight the fact that we've got that WTOL 11 weather app. Perfect opportunity to download it ahead of all the stuff that is set to move on in. You'll get the latest watches, warnings, advisories. Of course, you can track it on your own with interactive radar, custom forecasts directly from us, and also a great way to submit your photos and videos if you get anything. So let's kind of break this down. What can we expect? I'm going to switch things up a little bit. Here's the extended forecast first. This is what I want to highlight here is these weather impact alert days here for Sunday and the first part of Monday. The rest of the week, relatively quiet, but notice these high temperatures only into the 30s and morning lows down into the 20s. So let's take this day by day. What can we expect for today? Well, those clouds are going to linger for most of the day, not a whole bunch of fluctuation in the temperature. Sunday, tomorrow, we're going to deal with rain and some snow bursts that are moving on through, even some moderate to heavy pockets at times. Then for Monday morning, really going to notice those wind chills dropping back off into the teens. It will be important to make sure that you have your cold weather gear ready and those coats ready as well as those kiddos are heading out the door. Now, where's this system at? Well, it's well off to the west right now over portions of Iowa. And you notice we've got rain on the northern half, or the southern half rather, and snow on the northern half where that cooler air is located. So let's track this out hour by hour as it starts to make its way towards our area. As we head later on to tonight at right around 9 o'clock, starting to see some rain showers and maybe even some snow flurries in southern Michigan. This will continue to move on through. The biggest part that we're watching, though, is tomorrow early morning. So this is going to be right before sunrise. And notice this rain snow line extending from Monroe down through Toledo, Bowling Green, and back off towards Ottawa. We're going to have some moderate to heavy snow on the west side of this, but just onto the east side here, dealing with some pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall. That's going to continue through at least 10 a.m. We'll see a brief break in the day, maybe a few isolated showers, rain showers that is, but then by the time we head into Sunday night into Monday morning, looking at some lake enhanced snow from Lake Michigan that could be moving through, even some additional rounds of that continuing into Monday. So what can we expect with wind chills? Well, later on tonight, we're going to see them drop down into about the middle 20s. The bigger wind chills, or I guess I should say the lower wind chills, are going to be Monday morning. Notice these into the teens. Really going to be a cold one out there, even a morning that you may want to make sure the car is started just a few extra minutes early to start to get things warmed up for you. So here's the latest snowfall map that we have. Now keep in mind the totals that you're going to see on here, they're likely going to be a little bit lower than that because the ground is not quite frozen yet. So we're going to have some melting that takes place. So for the first wave that moves on through Sunday afternoon, about 2 inches at most. Then once we head in towards the lake effect snow that moves into the area, that's where we could see some of those heavier pockets. But primarily looking at I-75 and points off to the west is the best chance for those snowfall totals. Next 4 days, here's those alert days for you again. Sunday and the first part of Monday, looking at those wind chills into the teens, still staying quite cold as we head into Tuesday. Then the extended forecast, once we get past those days, look at this, much quieter for us. In fact, we may even be making a return back into the 60s as we head in towards next weekend, even the chance for a few spotty showers by Sunday, then dropping back down into the 50s by next Monday.